The Lost Library of Timbuktu. In 2012, as militants stormed the ancient city of Timbuktu, flames rose against the desert sky. Gunfire echoed through streets that had once carried scholars, astronomers, and jurists. Inside locked rooms, behind mud brick walls, lay something far more powerful than gold. Nearly 1,000 years of knowledge. And within days, it was marked for destruction. But while the world watched another war unfold in Mali, a silent rescue mission had already begun. On Shadows of History, we uncover the story they tried to erase. The Golden City of Knowledge. Long before Europe's great universities flourished, before Oxford had stone halls, before the Renaissance reshaped Florence, Timbuktu was already a center of learning. Founded in the 12th century on the southern edge of the Sahara, Timbuktu became a crossroads of trade. Salt caravans from the north, gold from the forests of West Africa. And with trade came something even more valuable: ideas. By the 15th and 16th centuries, under the Mali and Songhai empires, Timbuktu had become one of the intellectual capitals of the Islamic world. At Sankore University, thousands of students studied theology, law, mathematics, astronomy, and medicine. Scholars wrote in Arabic and in African languages using Arabic script. Families built private libraries. Manuscripts were copied by hand, passed from father to son, guarded like treasure. Some estimated that hundreds of thousands of texts existed within the city. This was not myth. This was a civilization of ink and parchment in the heart of the Sahara. Fragile legacy. But Timbuktu's glory did not last forever. In 1591, Moroccan forces invaded. The empire fractured. Trade routes shifted. The city declined. Yet the manuscripts survived, hidden in trunks, sealed inside wooden chests, buried beneath floors.
If you've made it this far and enjoyed the story, don't forget to like and subscribe. It's free for you, but it helps us immensely to keep creating this kind of content. Thank you.
For centuries, families quietly protected them. Western narratives often portrayed Africa as a continent without written history. But as we've seen before on Shadows of History, history is often buried, not absent. Inside these fragile pages were legal debates, medical observations, astronomical charts, poetry, philosophy, evidence of a scholarly tradition the world had largely ignored. Then, in 2012, history turned violent again. Armed Islamist militants linked to Al-Qaeda swept into northern Mali. Timbuktu fell. Music was banned, shrines were destroyed, and the manuscripts were declared un-Islamic, targets for burning. The secret operation. But the militants did not understand one thing. The manuscripts were no longer where they expected them to be. Months earlier, a quiet operation had begun. Led by archivists, librarians, and ordinary citizens, thousands of manuscripts were packed into metal trunks, loaded onto donkey carts, hidden beneath rice sacks, smuggled past checkpoints. Under the cover of night, boats crossed the Niger River. Cars traveled south toward Bamako. Drivers risked execution if discovered. There were no headlines, no international convoys, just families protecting their inheritance, one trunk at a time. By the time militants set fire to the Ahmed Baba Institute in 2013, believing they had erased centuries of history, most of the manuscripts were already gone, rescued, hidden, scattered across safe houses. An estimated 350,000 documents survived, not because of armies, but because of civilians. The cost. Still, not everything was saved. Thousands of manuscripts were lost to fire, humidity, and time.
And even those rescued faced new threats: mold, decay, lack of funding. Preservation became a race against climate and neglect. The battle for Timbuktu's knowledge did not end with the militants, it simply changed form. Legacy and final reflection. The lost library of Timbuktu was never truly lost. It was hidden, protected, carried across deserts and rivers by people who understood something fundamental. Civilizations do not die when buildings burn. They die when memory disappears. For centuries, the world overlooked Africa's written intellectual tradition. But inside these fragile manuscripts lies proof of a different story. A story of scholarship, of debate, of science under desert skies. And in 2012, when the flames rose again, it was not governments that saved this history. It was ordinary citizens, in silence, in darkness, against the fire. This was not just the survival of books, it was the survival of truth. And here on Shadows of History, we continue to uncover the stories that refuse to disappear.
If you enjoyed this story and would like to see more in the future, please give us a like, subscribe, share it with your friends, and why not, write to us in the comments what other kinds of stories you'd like to see on our channel. Thank you.